Let's find out if this works for the first time. Let's see. We might run into problems like last time. If that's the case, I don't know. It might just have to be a video. We'll find out. I hope it works. But when you do these things, over Wi-Fi, they're not the move usually. But sometimes you got to do it. There's things in life you don't want to do that you got to do, you know? Yo, Tainted Meat. Tainted Meat, the first one in here. What up, Celsius chat? Yo, what up? Craziness going on. Absolute crazy town, USA. I should have kissed that bitch in the lobby. All right. I guess I could, like, I could just leave the microphone here, but I feel like it's muffled there, and I feel like you could hear me breathing a lot more if I leave it there, because putting a noise gate on it is a bitch. What a timeline to be in. Yeah. We pumped only 138. What the F? Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Do I grab a drink, guys? You got to hit the like button on the way in. Do me at least that solid. Yo, 6 a.m. in Vegas, bro. Shout out Vegas. Shout it out. 139, bruh. We're going to get into it. Hit the like button on the way in. Give everyone a minute to join in. Tweet it out. Get you cool. You know any cool people in crypto? Sauce them the link. Get them all in here. We're trying to build a community of people who have common sense. That's what we're trying to do. We're all trying to make money. Make a buck in this world. And that's it. Like, go out, fish, do what you want to do in the day. That's it. That's the end goal, right? You know, provide, I guess, these invisible doll hairs they've created out of thin air. Ooh, ooh. Like the stream, everyone. You gotta like it. Because we gotta... I'm going... Am I starting tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to be busy for a couple of days, guys. So this is going to be our last stream show. Well, not like forever, but unless I could squeeze one in at some point. But I don't know. This might be it till maybe Monday. No videos, nothing? Maybe. Let's find out. Hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand. Damn, too long, I know, but it's just one of those stretches of time coming up, you know. Mike holding a mic, Inception, make it MIC, and then we got you. Like the stream, everybody. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Hit the like button. Another one I've been getting. Mike, raise your volume. This is what I can do with the microphone. How is the volume for you guys? Is it too low? Is it good? People have been saying that even when I use the fucking other microphone. They're like, oh, it's too low. I'm like, it's good? Yeah, that's what I don't understand. People, even, I don't know, they must be trolling me. Trolls me. Oh, the other microphone's better. It's all good. All right, volume's fine. All right, that's it. Move on. Let's go. Let's move. Volume's on point, he says. It's on, well, that's what we're aiming for, honestly. We're aiming for on point. So I don't know how much more you can get on the point. It's like Stranger Things. You fucking, what is it, a plate? He's got like a paper plate. He goes like this, like punches the hole through it. We're trying to be that fucking point, dude. Colors bleed. Digital Outlook is going to joining what? Yo, he's going to XRP meetup at XRP Las Vegas week. Oh shit, yo. I wonder why they do it in Vegas. Is it like the cheapest to go to? Okay. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on. Hit the like button. Another 30 seconds of grabbing this drink. We're getting into the stories. So go get your morning coffee, whatever you need. Vegas has the room. I feel like there's a lot of other cities. Yeah, gambling, but what the fuck? I'm not trying to fucking gamble. We already gamble enough with this fake internet money shit. Even though, no, it's calculated investing. I guess some people are fucking gambling with the online casino. Some people make some money, dude. Some people, now that you could fucking prediction market bet. Dude, I had the feeling yesterday. I had the feeling yesterday. And I mentioned it on the stream. I'm like, it doesn't make sense that the price is this flat when Donnie comes out and makes a statement that extreme, you know? I was like, something doesn't smell right about that. And then I heard DAI, and he's like, usually when things like are this peak bad fear, usually the opposite happens. And I was like, I have a feeling it's one of those moments. That doesn't mean the conflict is not over. I think it's very much still alive, unfortunately. There are a lot of developments back and forth. You can't keep up with what's actually real in this news cycle going on. But we apparently got a 2-week ceasefire going on under certain conditions, negotiations. You hear reports of like China was pushing Iran to sign the shit. We had the Pakistan ended up coming in supposedly and trying to broker the deal, be like, listen, we can fucking do this. But then the ceasefire, they announce it, confirmation from Iran. Izzy's not too happy apparently. So still a lot of moves. Trump's supposed to be meeting up with Xi next month. Of course, this is going to be topic of discussion. They're talking about the Strait. The Strait is the core of the problem. I mean, let's be real. Whatever they want to actually do with the Strait, one of the conditions on the list of the demands that have to be met, they could charge the toll on the Hormuz. And then I'm like, that doesn't make sense. They're not going to, I can't imagine them letting them sit there and collect that much fucking money. Or maybe. And then I see that it might be a joint effort by the U.S. and Iran to charge tolls for the Strait. And then I tweeted something. I was like, that seems more likely maybe what happens if things go okay right now, because they announced the ceasefire yet again. Iran confirms it, and then there's still reports, who knows if they're true or not, that bombs are flying in the UAE and all. Like, bombs are still flying very much. So who knows? 2 weeks is a long time. It's an interesting conundrum we're in, where this is all happening. Remember what we've been talking about? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird this is all happening right around tax day. Morgan Stanley coming out yesterday. I fucking tweeted it. I'm going crazy. This is insane. Hold up. There's some stuff dropping right now, too, about H-bar. Trump announcement. What? Did you know? Yeah. Saudi Arabia's east-west oil pipeline carrying 7 million barrels per day has been attacked. Yo, what? If this is true, like, what? It's just, what the fuck, dude? This is crazy. Yo, I fuck with the beat. Yo, I appreciate that. Yeah, because the hair just gets too crazy. So I've definitely been, like, adopting the hat guy thing since this thing's been growing. It's definitely getting a little bit to the point where it's got to be tamed for sure. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't know what to do with it. Everything I see, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I feel weird. USA stops a bomb and then Izzy starts. That's what I was seeing. But I'm not saying nothing. That's what I'm saying. You got to be fucking weary. I'm trying to get to, oh God, what's Michael Saylor doing? Time to silence the bears. Yeah, okay, Michael. Join us, Michael, from the Lost Boys. So then he goes, let's see. Yeah, so all right, let's see what he says first. How about that? Let's see what he says. Mullet time. Yeah, the mullet would actually go crazy. I got to tame the beard too. Everything's getting too crazy. It's approaching that point. But then people, I don't know, some people say, oh, it looks better, like, if you go for the Spartan type beard. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just mourning. What's up? Pale Moonlight. So now 2 more weeks of $1.38 and then down in the trenches. I'll wait to buy more then. I mean, I just still keep the philosophy whenever I get extra money, paycheck coming in, whatever. I got my set amount to buy, you know? And I get real excited during these fucking lows. The lows, guys. We were trading at the lowest fear and greed ever for fucking sideways for weeks and weeks. That's always when never financial advice. That's fucking always when you accumulate. Are you kidding me? Not financial advice, though. Get the sailor cut. I respect myself more than that. Bull run is stretching its legs. It's getting ready. It's weird. It's all happening around tax day, like we've been saying. Morgan Stanley launches fucking today with the lowest fee Bitcoin ETF product. Maybe a coincidence. They announced it yesterday, or not announced it, but the filing got approved literally yesterday. So it was go time for today, the day after the fucking ceasefire. I don't know. Yet again, maybe that's just the coincidence of a lifetime. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe we're getting ready. Oh, look what happened yesterday too. Convenient. Oh, it's just so convenient. It's all so convenient, guys. You know, it's almost, I don't know. I don't know how to put my finger on it. So this was yesterday. Oh, just in Morgan Stanley spot Bitcoin ETF to begin trading tomorrow. Today just launched. I think today or at 9:30. Launches around today. Look what fucking happened yesterday too. Today, our board of directors approved a proposed rule that would establish requirements under the Genius Act for FDIC supervised stablecoin issuers. Yet again, the documents you kind of see floating around talking about Genius implementation around July is what they're kind of aiming for. Jeremy Allaire's out there. Oh, I think it's going to be a stablecoin summer. I bet you do, Jeremy. I bet you do. You got the fucking OCC approval, National Bank Charter approval coming too. Coinbase just got theirs, which seemingly coincided with the stablecoin issue being done. All right, we're done with that. All right, Coinbase all of a sudden comes out. Oh, we got our approval. Oh, was that so hard? No, I think that was it. That seemed it to me. This guy, PBD, I don't know. Whatever you think about
a whole
PBD,
civilization will die tonight.
I do not want
Never
it.
be brought back again.
It's painful.
I don't want that to happen. But it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, we're different, smarter, and less.
He's like a professor. I've seen.
But the reality
people
is
say
that
he's like a fucking like a China operative. I have no fucking idea. I don't have time to delve into any of this. But I saw him tweet this or post this.
the Iranians.
Basically, everything was completely wrong yesterday in response to his tweet. The inverse Kramer. He inverse Kramered it. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. And this was yesterday too, dude, that Morgan Stanley. Just in 2 trillion Morgan Stanley no longer expects the Strait of Hormuz to reopen this month. And then the next day, that and the Bitcoin ETF. I don't fucking... Granted, there's a lot of people in Morgan Stanley. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. And this was weird too. JP Morgan, I remember they came out. I think this is JP Morgan's. Yeah, I think we covered it on the channel too. But they lay out the whole plan for like the global energy, the global oil, like fucking hellhole breaking. And so they mapped that out. And then this happens today. Yet again, you stay weary because there's a lot of fucking moving parts. Like I said yesterday, still always be weary in this market. But yesterday I did snag more early in the morning because I remember saying it on the stream. I was like, it doesn't make sense that this is staying dead flat. Maybe I think we might go lower because obviously if something breaks this, like we just saw that supposed UAE pipeline getting hit, whatever ends up breaking this fucking thing, if you believe it's going that way, I will see markets raining down. I could see that too. People still say the energy lockdowns are on the table too. Like Digital Outlook, he's out there. Yeah, so nobody knows what's actually real right now because it's all happening in real fucking times. And people legit, like all the bots and everything, they just muddy the waters on Twitter. So you really have to be fucking questioning whatever you see. At this point, you can't believe a single thing that comes out of Donnie's mouth. No, and that last one, that I don't know. Yeah, who knows, dude? Let's see. Let me get some volume on that, Jamie. Goes with the beard. Get a pipe and black tobacco. I can't do that. I'm not a tobacco guy like that. Do you see any business opportunity in crypto wallet infrastructure? Like, is there a problem with popular crypto apps that hasn't been solved? Let's build a better one. I mean, there's a lot of startups in the crypto space because these big companies pour so much money into it. I'm sure there's got to be an angle. I'm sure there's an angle. I can't think of any nitty gritty off the top of my head. There's a lot of crypto wallets, a lot of big ones too. Yeah, there's a lot of the big boy problems is really kind of because that's what's moving the money. I mean, you can make money fucking doing anything. I know I'm contradicting myself, but it's like I said, my mind just back and forth in this space puts your mind in a blender. You have to read the official report from the Security Council. A Trump truth post is not official. Oh, that's true. You're absolutely right. Because I think the Iran confirmation got posted too. Whatever. We just see a lot of back and forth right now. Like already, any country supplying military weapons to Iran will be immediately tariffed on any goods. All right, so we're throwing the tariffs around again. That's what I'm saying. We're not out of the clear with the markets at all. Not even close. But I don't think so. I'm worried we're facing a fake out right now is what I'm worried. That's why I don't know. Everyone gets nervous and we get excited. Oh, it's green, it's moving a little bit. But then right back down. I mean, they've been doing this since at least fucking October. At least after 10-10, this market has been in the fucking gutter, dude. Berkshire Hathaway sitting on the largest cash reserves ever. That's worrisome to me too. I'm seeing narratives around, yet again, even some people in the chat, like you guys are saying like, oh, I'm prepping a little bit just in case things get dicey with like lockdown 2.0 coming, but this time energy lockdowns and shit. I mean, it's on the table, I guess, you know, if they wanted to throw something like that. I don't fucking know. Def not going to last. Security Council contradicts Trump's post. Really? Let me see. Let's take a look. UAE. The UAE Air Defense. Yeah, the UAE Air Defense, they're fucking out there saying, yo, like, it's going crazy. 17 ballistic missiles and 35 drones. Going crazy. Let's see. I got a lot of stuff, though. I'll take your word for it. Because, yet again, I'm not even fucking, I don't know. The long game. Just the long game, you know. Hit the like button, yo. Brandon Miller, I appreciate that. You should hit the like button. You absolutely should do that. Find it crazy that you're supposed to pull yourself up from your bootstraps with all the insider trading information that is so obviously happening. I mean, we've been tapped into this space since at least me, like 2017. Other people too. We took a poll when people get into this like atmosphere or whatever, but yeah. I mean, the level of manipulation and corruption is it's just in your face. It really is. A certain point we cover it. We cover the fucking documents, the direct like contradictions. I mean, it's literally in your face, you know. These big hats making bank off options. They're making money off everything. Off everything. I bought a lot yesterday morning. I don't want play with fire and if waiting for dips. Dirty Mike and the boys. What the fuck? I think we're gonna crash, my boy. Double D Ed boy, I think you're right. Is what I think. I think we'll go lower. But yet again, I'm in the long term. I said I'm not getting my hopes up regarding any of this. I'm just setting my hopes for price action around the later half of this year. Once the DTC and all these guys are fucking launching their tokenized platforms. Fucking the last half of this year. Schwab's still coming in. Schwab, we're waiting on Schwab, dude. Even though it's Bitcoin and Ethereum to start. But yet again, we just want the fucking money flooding the market. We need liquidity, bro. That's what we need. That shit makes the world go round. I think we're gonna crash, my boy. Yeah, I think you're right. Guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button real quick. I don't have enough money to buy more. Hey, everyone's situation's different. You gotta assess your own risk profile. You know? But for me, personally, and a lot of other people, buying when the sentiment is in the gutter, when you know that these are like legit just fucking companies. Like, I mean, companies running these fucking projects, the fucking CME products, ETFs from all these large. Oh, Morgan Stanley's launching a Bitcoin ETF. I don't know, 10, 20 years if we're still on the planet. Is it on only Bitcoin ETF that they're offering? Something in my bones says no. Something in my bones says they will offer other crypto ETFs. Maybe Ethereum next because they all love Ethereum. And BlackRock just a fucking month ago launching their staked Ethereum ETF. You think BlackRock's only going to stay at those? I imagine a Solana ETF. I imagine an XRP ETF if we're going long enough time frame. I don't fucking know what else to say. Crazy. Isn't this the longest that crypto has been in the red? This coiled spring. Oh, that's exactly what it is. The coiled fucking spring. It happens every time. I mean, never say definitives in this space, but I mean, come on. Mike, what is Lips Clava up to? I don't know. I don't tune in. I don't watch that guy. I don't watch any of them. I really don't. Except DAI. I'll tune into DAI's videos because they're just fast. It's just unfortunately I got to skip like four minutes in because the whole beginning Dude, he's funny as fuck though. He's making his money. Some of them he's promoting like condos in Florida and shit. He's like, oh, this is a nice one. And you gotta fast forward 4 minutes in, but he's the best, dude. He's a collab I would do for sure. Yeah, I don't know what Jake's up to. I don't know, dude. This yet again, as of right now, this is not looking good for Jake's theory and all that side of preying on the Japan downfall. But anything could happen. Anything could happen. We're seeing yet again this fucking stories fly around that, oh, yeah, maybe they said there's a ceasefire, but it ain't looking like there's a ceasefire. At least yet. Lips is saying damage is already done. Inflation in Japan is already bad. I mean, we'll find out. Lips Clava podcast tone has changed dramatically. It's hard to watch now. Well, I think he made this fucking last Hail Mary bet with, what's the guy's name? Like Stinks or something like that on Twitter. What the fuck is his name? Scam? Something like that? That's a good name, Scams, in this space. And, Jake, dude, Scams. Yeah, he made a $750 NDA price bet prediction. Come on, I would love for him to be wrong, but I'm living on this planet. But I mean, maybe he's just the fucking greatest investor of all time. Because if this thing fucking ever unfolded like that, they'd be making movies about this guy. You got to think about that. He would have made the fucking great. Even though there's a lot of people early in this space for sure that saw the vision with this, but if he called it down to the exact T like that, because I remember, yeah, early on he was talking about the Hormuz Strait, you know. So I don't know. We'll fucking see. You do see SBI. I just saw something the other day, but yet again, I don't know if it was true. They announced something with utilizing Ripple, I believe. Yo, Mike, what do you think of Jim Willie? He did a podcast with Black Swan. I seen one podcast with him before I saw clips from that one. I don't remember whose show he was on. I remember him being an entertaining speaker, though. But the bet is off of clarity. I don't know, man. King Claver. You didn't get into the mastermind before price appreciation? Wait, what? It's always been hard to watch Herb Claver. At Herb Chamber, you got it. He's trying his new lip balm sponsor. I mean, that'd be a good sponsorship, though. That'd be an easy bag. Wait, what? He's saying, yeah, the damage is already done. Okay. I don't fucking know, man. He could be right. He could absolutely be right. Let's see. I'm just scanning. Wait, I see, what is this? What the hell is this? Is this breaking news, or did this happen? Because sometimes they recycle fucking stories like this. SBI Ripple Asia completes development of a token issuance platform on the XRP ledger and registers at a prepaid. Did I cover this? Let me see. CoinDesk announces SBI Ripple Asia completion of a token issuance platform on the XRP ledger, paired with its new registration as a prepaid payment instrument issuer in Japan. I think we did read this. The platform enables businesses to issue and manage tokenized payments through API integrations allowing blockchain functionality without altering existing customer interfaces. Yeah, I think we did read about that. Like, that's what I mean. It's just, it's every day. It's every day to the fucking finest degree this stuff's happening. Two pay tolls. No fucking way. No, this ain't. What, dude? This is what. You can't fucking. What? Just in Iran to require ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz to pay tolls in Bitcoin. It's like, I don't know. Is that fucking like? We gotta see. People just be saying shit. There's no fucking way. There's no way that's a real story. I mean, we know they want to settle in something else. It's just a matter of what do they do? Morgan Stanley launches their Bitcoin ETF live now. New York Stock Exchange. I like that. I just want money moving, dude. Interesting. Jim Cramer. He's out there. When Jake's proven right, you will all want to kiss those massive lips. I don't know, man. Let's see. Look at this cat. Look at that cat. Right. Yeah, this whole market is praying. You'd imagine, though, when someone like Morgan Stanley gets in, once these big guys are in, how much longer do they want to wait before they flip that? You'd want to flip the market good to create the euphoria, because you need like that velocity of money moving too when we get those parabolic fucking moves. It is crazy. It's just now we're waiting on the institutional money. We just need that big time money. Abs and Johnny covered a piece where Japan is launching 3-year treasury bonds on the XRP also. Really? Yeah, there's too much news to keep track of. Yes, Mike, it's real also in yuan. Well, we knew they were settling trades in yuan. That's why people are connecting this conflict. A huge reason for it happening is that petrodollar agreement they keep talking about. That's kind of like the end game. One of the end games, I'm sure they did it for a plethora of reasons. Yeah, his wife's Poontang. Wait, who's this? Jim's legit been watching him for over a decade. Shout out, Jim. Unless you mean Jim Cramer. They need a reset. Things got to go to 0 before 100. Yeah, I think they needed an excuse. A scapegoat. Some people are saying it's a scapegoat to blame the inflation. And then, money printer, we're back. Better than ever. Claver theory won't ever happen because they won't allow thousands of billionaires that'll be created if it goes that high. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's that much end game. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Jake's new ticker, bomb. That's pretty good. What up, New Zealand? Yo, appreciate the insight. My 2 cents. This is a fake out. Still going to see 70-cent XRP before heading up. You could be right. I mean, I'm not opposed to that either. You know, I just buy. That's it. You want to stack it at the end of the day. That's it. Because then you just got to fucking pile. You could borrow against it. All this shit. My brother, less than 1% of the world own XRP. I guess we'll find out. Polymarket has a ceasefire at 77% to break before 2 weeks. That seems like a good bet. They don't care if a few get rich. Yeah, I mean, we'll find out. I think they know majority of people will fuck it up anyway. Like, it'll die out real fast. But that's in the, I don't know. There ain't going to be no millionaire inflation. Oh, I've been watching a lot of stuff about Vast Space, Jed's space company. A lot of interesting stuff. He's an interesting guy in that's never done like a. There's one interview, but it's more mainly focused on him talking about Vast Space. It's from 5 months ago. I was watching it, and the guy interviewing is more of a space guy. He even says, he goes, "I'm not more of a crypto guy." So when he asks him questions about like Ripple and Stellar and like Mt. Gox and all this stuff, it's just kind of like the surface level thing of it. So to have someone who's more deeper in the story be able to ask him questions, not that he would answer them truthfully by any means when you're talking that much money and money flinging around, you know, you don't want to get into too many details. Who cares if it's thousands? That's peanuts. That's peanuts, bro. That's what you think. You think it's peanuts, bro? All right, let me see. Let me get this going. All right. Guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button real quick. What do you think? What are you guys thinking overall? You think this is... Because we got tax day coming up. Do you think this is the flip of the switch? I think I would take that Polymarket bet that we get some action before the 2 weeks. It already is looking like it's about to be after tax day. We rip, really? You think? It makes sense. People selling off all their stuff, and once taxes are done, I mean, then you can kind of do what you got to do. Fucking tax day. If you think it'll be $750 by the end of year, I have bad news for you. Says Boss Nova. This is the calm before the storm. I have to pay taxes. Yeah, a lot of people do. That's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of money sitting around. But once you realize like what your situation is and everything's boom, bing, bang, boom, concrete, and people maybe got money in their hand, who knows where it's going to drip into? Probably to survive a fair bit, you know? Oh my God. Rebooting. Yo, you guys said you got banged in the ear. How is it? Yeah, how does it always happen though when I'm like when I'm talking about stuff you probably shouldn't be talking about? It happens. It happened literally last stream. Literally happened last stream. Always at weird times. Always when talking about weird stuff. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. Where's my fucking cell phone, man? Take it as a sign from the divine. There was also a time. There was also a time. There was some dude who used to be in the chat, and he was deep into like the 0 point energy stuff, and we were talking about it, and then something weird happened to the stream, and I was like, I'm not. That's some shit you don't talk about. They whacked some guy at MIT a couple of months ago. Fucking crazy. Yeah, I still don't know how much I will owe. I hate taxes. Yeah, I mean, it's all a fucking scam at the end of the day. What's with the sound? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the sound? Something fucked up with it? Don't go on any hikes, yo, for real. Nothing? All right. You're good. You're good. Now the sound is properly effed. What are you talking about? You fucking with me? Sounds fine now. All right. Let me see. I'm not saying nothing. They whacked like 3 scientists in California the other week. Only need 2200 XRP. Evernorth. We're still waiting on Evernorth to fucking go live too, bro. That proper done in. Just don't say Bitcoin. Voldemort. Voldemort. In 2017, Ethereum went from $8 to $863 in 8 months' time. I'm not even making fun of your voice, but yeah, I think that, I don't know. I think the money's going to be fucking flying everywhere. It's going to be money pouring out of your ears. There's so much less ETH than XRP, though. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's about, like, the future of this. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They dropping the Harry Potter reboot? Yeah, they are dropping that for sure. What the hell is this? New Morgan Stanley ETF comes out today. Let's go. Let's see if there's any breaking news. What is this? Something popping off. Zach XBT's got some good stuff. To my atmosphere. And we're open. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of all we got. Yeah, it's kind of all we got going right now. They just launched that Bitcoin ETF. And that's it. People are stuck in the way crypto has worked up until now. True. Bro, the worst is the Levi Crypt guy. I don't know if I've seen that guy. Is everyone enjoying the roller coaster? I mean, you should be. You know, if you know what if you think you know what you hold. I mean, it just comes down to fucking waiting, which sucks, but that's how it has to go. Levi is the clickbait queen. Let's check him out. Is he the blonde guy with the glasses? Hello, Mike. How you doing? What up? What up? Yo, Mike, you invested in XRP ETFs? Not me personally. I'd rather just buy it spot and just hold it. Literally just stack it. I don't know. Kind of all of them, just stack it. The airlines also announced they are raising prices and cutting flights due to gas crisis. Well, let's see. Let's see what's going on. What's Coffee Chat up to and Judy? I don't know what Judy's up to. I don't know what Coffee Chat's up to either. Waiting just means more time to acquire. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you know what you hold, you'd look back on these times. I said it in one of my outside videos. I was like, if I could have teleported to myself 5 years ago already and just been like, fucking stack. Just stack. Like, I would have been like, thank you. When did you wake up? Red-pilled Mike? I'm not even entirely sure what that means. Honestly, like, what does that mean? When did you wake up? What do you mean, the grand awakening? I don't know, man, honestly, if that's what it is. I'm trying to stack XRP ETFs in my tax-free account. Hey, it doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound too bad of a strategy. Everyone's got a different outlook on this. You've seen The Matrix, right? Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see any of the other ones. Yeah, kicking myself selling Bitcoin in 2016. Had 3 Bitcoin. LOL for fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you got fucking the foresight on some of these plays, take the red pill, you leave the Matrix. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people say like the Matrix is. Maybe I need to rewatch the Matrix, but I remember just watching it and I don't know, it didn't hit me that hard. Maybe I definitely need a de facto rewatch. That'd be good. What do you think about cold wallets? I don't know, just do your research on them and try to pick the best. Gotta look at it from your third eye. Sounds like someone needs some shrooms, Mike. Third eye. The pineal gland. Who knows? The Matrix gets better with time. Tangem is the best. Yeah, you just gotta do your own research at the end of the day. Aliens, Mike. You're looking around like a cat. I heard something. Something's hissing over there. Imagine. Tangem is a great cold wallet. No promo. Trezor. Yeah, everyone's got different picks. Trezor for me. I'm at work. Wait, what? I'm at work. Can SSH you guys into the Matrix right now? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Can you into the... Let's go. COVID woke a lot of people up. Yeah, maybe. I think it did. I think it did a lot. I think it was at least the start of it. There's just been some recent stuff really in your face that no one, at least the media and everything's not really covering anymore. Plug you into the Matrix right now. Plug me into the Matrix. I kind of like the Ellipal X cards more than Tangem. I don't even know what that is. You ever tried DMT? Nah. Nah. If it was legit, maybe hypothetically, I would be interested in doing it. I don't know. They wake people up on purpose now with certain information. That's what I'm saying. Some of it, dude, is just, it's so in your face. People just have accepted it. It's crazy. Yeah, cool. I don't want to say that word, honestly, because like I'm not even bugging. I swear to God, they flag when they hear videos and are about certain topics and everything. You hear it all the time in this space like this. Even some of the guys like I trust, like DAI, they fuck with his videos a lot and shit. They made the mistake during COVID, keeping people in their homes to search the truth. Yeah. DMT never, shrooms smoke change, which was trippy, and shrooms smoked. Are you saying that? Don't say the D word. What's that? The D word. Donut. The C word. Yeah. I'm trying not to, bro. I don't know how to work around it. We need another doobie by the lakeside chat. Dude, it's been so cold. We get a couple of nice offshoot days, but then it just doesn't line up with the time I can go out and do one. I would love to do one. I would love to do another one as soon as the weather gets nicer and get days line up and shit. DMT's awesome. Oh, I bet. I hear it's awesome. Donuts make me go nuts. I feel that, honestly. I once read a conspiracy theory that said the directors of The Matrix were forced into having changes for revealing too much. At the time, I thought it was insane, but now who knows? That's crazy ones. You ever see Orlando Bloom? And he's out there long time ago. He's talking about like people doing soul transfers and shit. That is so, it's so crazy. I'm rolling up right now. Wait, what you rolling up, son? How crazy you going? Wait, what is it hypothetically you're rolling up right now? Truth is stranger than fiction. I don't know, dude. Maybe fiction's reality. I don't fucking know. What are dreams? Oh, dreams are nothing. I mean, maybe some dreams are nothing. I gotta be careful. Maybe I hit a button last time that made it go nuts. Soul transfers. LMAO. Seen that movie called Get Out? Yeah, I seen that. And then you listen to him talk about it years and years ago. Yo, Rizzo with the $10 super chat. Nice jumping market today. Yo, I appreciate that, my guy. Rizzo with the 10 super chat. Showing the love. Appreciate that, my dude. Dreams feel more real than reality. Some dreams are definitely in depth. I forget who. Oh my God, when you guys were telling me and we watched that video about Project Looking Glass and Galileo, and there were these other ones. These fucking things, experiments and shit to try to create distortions in time and stuff. All this fun theory stuff, and the time travelers. That was crazy. Have you read about the tick boxes in the farmer fields? Nah, I have not. Just some skunky buds, brother. Nothing special, but hits hard. Okay, I got you. I thought you were maybe going deep into the murky water right now. I think overloading us with too much info is a psyop in itself. Well, look at how fucking... We're not built for this, dude. It was supposed to be, I don't even know, out in nature spearfishing and shit. Oh, man. Dude, there really is nothing better than fishing. Oh, dude, on a nice day with a cigar, that's literally like the fucking greatest thing you could do. Just got a half O of GMO. Shit's stinky. Might do a Keef bowl this morning. Yeah, you're going deep. People think a soul isn't real. Why not? My chat's mad far behind. Hold up. Where is Rick? Where's Rick? People think a soul isn't real without speaking, say, Mike. Well, you heard it without speaking and said it without talking. Who was it? That's your soul. Your body's just a vehicle. Yo, what, dude? That is just fucking a crazy way to think about that. Wait, what? Ugh. Trust me, the soul is a real thing. I remember the early Bob Lazar stuff back from the 80s, some of those interviews, and he talks about, he read something about them using, like, the Greys or the ETs, whatever the fuck, trying to do like soul captures, you know, and they will, for whatever reason, they need something with our soul, you know, upon the further thing, whether you believe Bob Lazar or whatever, like whatever the fuck. I think he did acknowledge, he was like, and we all kind of know that if that truly did happen and was kind of like a psyop front, you show them fake shit, you show them real shit. Who knows? Who knows? Bob Lazar was sus after Rogan. That recent one between them, that whole Joe's whole thing is off. It's been off for a while. Some people, oh, it's always been off. This, not like the peak of that show was exactly that, like that stonery, like conspiracy theory type just energy, you know, smoking and they're having fun talking about crazy conspiracies, whatever. A lot of them actually just came out to be fucking true, just ahead of the curve, some of them. But that vibe of the show, yeah, compromised seems it. And you know what I fucking saw? And I didn't even think about, my mind didn't go there at the time. Remember they brought on this like mentalist guy, and he just asks you questions. Oh, what's 6 times 3? Oh yeah. Oh, your PIN code is this, and he nails your PIN code, and you're like, how the fuck did you know that? Like, what's up with that? He went on there and did that to Joe, and you could tell Joe was like uncomfortable during it, and people were writing. This was the exact moment Joe got the message. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. Imagine they sent that guy on there. Because a lot of the people he has, it's very catered now. Very catered. Especially during times of like peak turmoil. And you saw the glimpse of it when Theo Von went on there and he's just venting. I mean, whether he's right or wrong, whatever, he's just venting. And then the way Joe navigated all that was just immediately calling him kind of crazy and pointing to him that he's on like pills for depression or something like that. He's like, oh, we need to get you off those. This got you thinking crazy. It's like, no, he's spitting some truth. That's weird. That's weird that all of a sudden a joke, because now he has dinners with Peter Thiel and all these fucking guys and is in that circle. Elon, best friends. That's weird. It was manipulative. It was weird. That's what it was. I don't know. Walking on eggshells. That's an understatement. That's an understatement, I feel like. Once you take that 100-something million, what was the Spotify deal? Does anyone know his Spotify deal off the top of my head? And what year, if anyone knows? There's definitely a supernatural world out there, magical and demon and stuff like that. I don't know if it's that or not, but I do think there's something else crazy going on. I mean, when you do psychedelics, you definitely at least feel that there is something more going on. Ever heard of a guy called Archax? He is a genius, decodes most of everything that's going on in the simulation world. No, I never heard of him. Bash Donnie all you want, but what president are you comparing him to, especially in your lifetime? What I thought? I got no clue. About 60 mil Yo, Mr. Johns, man. Wait, 60 mil what? The Spotify deal? 2024 was estimated 250 million. When you take that lump sum of money, you're compromised. Because I remember they started fucking removing some of his episodes, like a handful of them, and then they're like, no, it's just because we're moving over. They'll be back. And I feel like some of them are still not on there. I mean, whether they're good, bad, or not, they're taking them off for a reason. I don't know. Some of like the early Alex Jones ones, and there's other ones. There's a fucking handful of them that they mess with. You can't find the Alex Jones ones anywhere on YouTube anymore. I think the second one, because the second one, he did spit some truth going on, but not without the fumbles, of course. That's why he's acting like a nutcase. I got no clue. 22 likes. Yeah, there's no way that's 22 likes right now. The frogs are gay. It could be. The atrazine. I think there was some legitimacy to that. There was like atrazine in the water, and it was like removing their genitals and shit, or like reversing them. I swear to God, some crazy shit like that. That's why it's funny. It's raining frogs. Yeah. The atrazine. Oh, God, not the atrazine. If you're drinking atrazine, come on. 6, 7. Yo, come on now. Oh, shit, I thought it was a joke. Yeah, me too. Life's a joke, man. It's raining frogs. Last boy knows. Yeah, 250 mil. That motherfucker. 250 mil. You're going to dance for that 250 mil. You kidding me? Yeah, and he's best friends with Peter Thiel and everything now. Oh yeah, I was at Peter Thiel's dinner's house. Well, Peter Thiel, he doesn't seem like that great of a guy. He's definitely involved in a lot of fucking front of the line, kind of dictating where we're going. Dude, the business building around space now, after looking into that vast Jeds space company, it's so fucking crazy. Looking a little bit more into like the Blue Origin, they bring people up. And they get to spend some time in low orbit or something like that. I think Katy Perry did it. I think that's what that was way back when. But Jed's Space Company is out trying to compete to win the contract. I think it expires in 2030 for a new space station. So NASA doesn't want to build it themselves. There's a couple of people trying to build it. So he's basically invested half of his net worth, that XRP money. Honestly, that's what it is. And yeah, that's interesting. He was responsible. He addressed it on that podcast too. He goes, yeah, people like to point and kind of say I was responsible for Mt. Gox when all the collapse of it happened 4 years later. And then he kind of addresses, he's like, oh yeah, the person I sold it to just ended up being like not a good guy. Which I guess back then, if you're putting in the time frame of what crypto was being perceived as, because that was the first kind of like fucking exchange. That's why it's marked in crypto history. And of course, he just so happened to be responsible for it. And it was a Magic the Gathering. It was originally, the domain was supposed to be for something like that, the Magic the Gathering, because he talks about that in the fucking podcast a lot too. He was upset. He loves Magic. He's always comparing things to it. Yeah, I don't know, the XRP money, Mt. Gox goes under. But at the time, crypto really was a pimple on like your ass, dude. Like you just don't see it. It's fucking crazy. He's involved with everything. He's in the e-files too. They specifically say, they're like, and Jed's stellar. That's what the like. This dude's fucking name's popping up everywhere. What up, Thug? Yo, what up, Jeremy Taylor? Peter Thiel hosted a 5-day, what does that say, symposium on why the Antichrist is a good thing. I heard about that. LOL. The dude is fucking nuts. They're all part of the Saturn death cult. Yo, what do you mean the Saturn death cult? Are you talking about the black cube? If you start talking about the black cube, yo, I'm done. The black cube goes fucking crazy. Someone was trying to tell me about that. Let me see. Yes, the black cube. No, dude, what? Jed's untouchable. But the thing is, like, why is he untouchable? Where did he like originate from? Bro, Peter Thiel is a path. Check out Palantir. If that's what you're saying, Palantir, I don't know. The cube is Mecca. I don't even know what you guys are saying. What does that mean? I do remember Tim Dillon though talking about, he's like, he's got a fucking seminar on like how great the Antichrist is. What? Like, why? Why? You got all the money in the world, and it's odd that that's what you choose in your time to do. I don't know. That's kind of what Jed said too, though. He's like, yeah, I had billions of dollars, but he's like, if you're not trying to push the fucking boundary with the money, I mean, yeah, he's like, I don't know, boats and hoes was never for him. He's like, I'm gonna go off and build a fucking space company now. If they're building two behemoths in the blockchain space, behemoths, I don't know, creating literal fucking technology that changes the game. He was made in the lab like the rest of them. I hope not. I hope not. Bigger purpose, normal guy. What that is ought to be, I don't know yet. Crazy things going on. Peter Thiel. Peter used to pay a company called Ambrosia, which means food of the gods, for blood transfusions from young people. Yeah, he definitely wants to live forever. Jed did have a section in the podcast I watched the other day where he's asked basically that he's like, it's just inevitable. We're going to fuse with technology one way or another. He's just like, it's just going to happen. So I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, it kind of is a given, you'd imagine. That SpaceX IPO is going to be fucking massive. Massive. I don't get how people can get this crazy money and not retire from life. Like, what more do you want? Go chill. Well, I mean, I don't know. Some people are just built different, dude. He wants to put people in space just for fun. Just for fun. Go spend a weekend in space. Go spend a weekend in space. Go fucking play poker and shit. It's not, yeah, it's about, yeah, these people are driven by, like, wanting to make a dent in the universe, you know? I want to be the first person to allow people to go play poker in space. Go spend the weekend in the fucking space resort. Because it starts off as a space station for that NASA contract, but their whole business model is basically building, like, Lincoln logs for different capsules, and they hitch very close collaboration with SpaceX because they utilize SpaceX to go up there. Just all the convergences of SpaceX is going to swallow all the cross collaboration with like the XAI and all that umbrella, and that company's so, I mean, and X money coming. It's fucking crazy. All I think is that PayPal Galactic video is so mind-boggling. Raise that Kundalini, get into some semen retention, will change your life, bros. All right. You heard it from there. You heard it from Vector. I, for one, welcome the cyborg overlords. Come on now. You're not going to fight the Terminators. That's not going to happen. It's true. It's true. What do you mean Kundalini? Get that raise that Kundalini. What does that mean? You raise that Kundalini. I've heard things like Kundalini yoga. What's that about? Would make sense with how beaten down PayPal is. I feel like it could pull a Carvana. I mean, they definitely were early in getting their stablecoin going too. Let's find out. Western Union. They did something with Solana. Chakra stuff. All right. Vector's right. All right. We got a lot of people saying Vector's right. We have energy centers in our body that are responsible for different emotions and things. I think we have 7 or 8 at the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that chakra stuff. Maybe I have to get on that. If you start recognizing that your sperm is the essence to life, you'll treat sex differently. All right. I'm keeping it crypto related right now. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Let's see. Click. Take a pic. Say click. Space is fair. It's fair. Let's see. Oh, Zach Rectum, what's he pushing? 60 million contracts for the CME. Yeah, for what, though? Equity and crypto contracts. Iran reportedly require blah, 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 pay tolls in Bitcoin. If that's true, that's fucking huge. If that is true, we'll find out. Iran is reportedly require ships passing through the Hormuz to pay the toll in Bitcoin. I don't know. Let's find out. Sandy. Oh, Sandy is the GOAT. Oh, but that video is 50 minutes. We're not going to watch that. XRP is a neutral bridge. Would be a great compromise. Yeah, of course. DAI chiming in. XRP is a neutral bridge. Yeah, that would be cool. Let's find out. Fair point. The Financial Times is reporting that Iran wants $1 per barrel of oil passing through the Strait, but they don't want euros. They want to be paid in crypto. If that isn't a high sign of the future, I am not sure what else would be. Whoa. Let's find out if there's any truth to that story. And yeah, or are these fucking people just pushing their narrative? Oh, they want to trade in Bitcoin. But did they really say crypto? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows how deep the fucking negotiations go in this shit? We are so back. And when you start seeing tweets like this, you should get nervous. You should get nervous for sure. We got 2 weeks leading into tax day. Morgan Stanley just launched their Bitcoin ETF today. A lot of interesting movement being had, for real. Let's see how it feels when the market's green. Yeah, everyone's happy today. Everyone's happy today. Coinbase. Oh, yeah, we'll find out, Coinbase. We'll see how happy we are in a week from now. Like I said, can't get excited until we tap all-time high. That's just how it goes. Iran's part of the BRICS, and the BRICS use digital money. I mean, digital money is just the way this is all moving. The digital euro project, all that shit they were talking, they want last half of the year, they want to get going. Lex Luthor. Yeah. Thinking it's a controlled demolition. Some people think Project M Bridge. I'm just aware in the simulation. Same. Not financial advice, posting a new video. Let me see. Let's see what he says. As if it's anything good. This is kind of an old story. Will Elon Musk's X use XRP? That was kind of that happened a while back. Let's see what he says though, because I remember we covered it too. The fucking William Shatner coming out of the purple rocket. That is weird. I mean, yet again, whatever you truly believe about it, I need to hear this shit. Millionaires are made when the market is red. I mean, that's true. Why do you think fucking Berkshire Hathaway's sitting on the most cash they've ever held in their life? It's pouring out of their ass, dude. They're just holding cash for some reason, whatever the fuck it is. All right, let's take a look at this.
How is it possible?
Oh, here we go with this bullshit that I can't hear it again.
Elon.
Here we go. We had this exact problem last time. Maybe that.
On who we've.
Nope. Maybe refresh. I know you guys can hear it. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it.
You guys, how is it possible?
Jamie, give me some audio on that. Por favor, please. NVIDIA. Oh, yeah.
Elon, who we've speculated.
I guess I can't watch this right now. Fuck me. Why, right on it? Why does the headphone do this, though? Because I thought the output was supposed to be over there. That's what I thought. Nah, fuck it. Jamie's not compromised. Jamie's not compromised. All right. One more refresh of the timeline for good measure. And let's see. It's only 10. Jeez. Yeah, everyone's happy. Iran, Hormuz, few seconds to submit payment. Iran gives approved Hormuz shippers few seconds to submit payment in Bitcoin. The fuck does that mean? Zero hedge? I don't know if I believe zero hedge right now. Ripple Treasury CEO explains why Ripple is an ideal long-term home for G Treasury. I mean, we already understand that, though. There we go. All right, guys, hit the like button, all that shit. You can join the Patreon, exclusive videos weekly over there because a lot of the streams just get demonetized anyway. So that's the best place to support the channel. I literally posted yesterday that thought. So it's a fun, I like doing those so you can look back in retrospect. And then literally the day after, here we are. Here we are, at least for now. Everything's great. The ceasefire, all this shit. Yeah, let's fucking see. Smoke sessions, rants about all sorts of stuff, bro. We got actually a lot of exclusive videos up there since we've been doing this. And all right, that's it. I'm waiting for the collab between Mike and Not Financial Advice. That would be tough. Everything that's going on right now is all by design. Let's see. You shit the bed at least 2 days, Mike. Wake up early. Wait, what? You shit the bed the last 2 days? Mike, up way early? What are you talking about, dude? All right. That's it. I'll see you guys.